It becomes difficult to land other skill shots on him, so the point and click is going to be highly useful here for FlyQuest.
These lanes push quite easily for each other.
Oh, Arrow,
good trade.
Trade very heavily. He actually took Fervor a battle here, and we've seen Togmos take things like Storm Raider, Surge, Warlords for the extra movement speed. He has a Lulu with him, so he's just looking for the extra AD and the bully potential.
Flash for Flash, he'll take that on a support to the AD, and Altec is worse for the wear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 summoners blown in the bottom lane here.
Moon, he actually does know that this is where Inori is right now, but he's going to go over, look for him, because he knew that the red buff was respawning then, and now they're going for Zig, who was fighting Balls the whole time.
Oh, it could be the first blood. Inori had to have called it there. Zig tries to get in position outside the brush to deny vision. Balls can't get back in. Boom, put himself in the frying pan and gets cooked up.
Here comes Ryu.
Looks like they could get another one. Ryu to the sky. It's over the wall. Looks like he's going to finish it as well as he drops Balls. And now they're looking for more.
Exactly. They can chase him around. And there's the root, too. He's going to keep him in place.
Daisy not getting the final hit off there, needs 2 more onto High. He tries to throw down some damage, cannot unleash any more power. Nori stays alive here. The team starts to come in, and everything starts to fall apart.
Tragedy strikes there for FlyQuest as the invade goes horribly wrong.
He's like, Inori, you've got this. He's going to stay alive. Lives with 20 HP. But look at that, like you said, Kobe.
Oh. I feel like that was foreshadowed.
Skill shots do land. That's the key there, because you talk about, the potential for level 6 on the Varus Ashe kills.
Few wards and the teleport just below him in Tri-Brush. Looks like the ending fight could not be in FlyQuest's favor. That equalizer's up. He's going to drop it down the team. Lemon Nation cooking up as now they have the fight to High. He went over the Baron wall with Flash, so he's going to go down again as he just comes up.
Yeah, Balls does not have teleport here to answer, so it's just on the rest of the members of FlyQuest to scatter after that objective.
Make sure that they get a turret in return.
And it would be quite interesting.
Looking for High.
I'm going to say if Fly can start working around the fights and work the turrets, but P1's still going to be able to find the kills and open the map up too.
Good sacrifice there for Phoenix One, recognizing bottom side going to go down, get a kill for themselves in mid lane. The trade-off here is that FlyQuest focusing on the top side, looking to corner Zig at the top turret.
But here's a counter from Ryu.
Zig does quite a bit of damage as well. They've set up Moon for the possible shots. He's taking 3 turret shots right now, so Balls can't turn to help him either. Ryu may have the gate up soon to get this one, but they don't want to clear the end of the line and the damage.
Split because you have priority with your Jace and your Rumple, but you typically want to just group up and look at this Arrow. Dead!
FlyQuest able to find that pick I was talking about. Good job by High there, starting it off with that Fog of War. They were able to carve out in the mid lane.
And then Phoenix won. There were hopes for them, but being third, still big.
Part of the way they did it was through surprise plays like that. Arrow, though, QSS comes in very handy, and the rush is going to save his life now.
Oh. Don't know if they'll be able to get anything here, and Nori would have to go for something like a Flash Root Caller, but in that choke point against Desire, you really don't want to filter in there. Opening
up this mid lane as well, getting that outer turret down definitely does open up some more space for them to actually try and create a victory here in the 5-on-5. Here we go.
The equalizer doesn't really hit anybody up. Zig with big damage. He takes Unleashed Power, and that's going to be High down immediately. Arrow get to the back, tries to get the cleanse on, and he's safe. A big knockup of Wild Growth, and they are going to now try and get themselves to safety. Sorry, Stranglethorn, as Wild Growth was on Zig. Now they're going for more kills. Slivers of health limping away from that. There's the flash forward from Zig. Enough to get the kill. Arrow now firing in with the Fire Arcane Barrage, and they pick up another one with the help of Ryu. And the skirmish was taken by P1, and they only get 1 down. P1 managing a very good early to mid game, not even really relying on the Kog'Maw composition. They've been able to do it from the top side of the map. High lockdown as Flash was used previously. Balls may be the first to go down here as the tank of the fight. And that does not spell good things for FlyQuest.
Phoenix One able to get that 3-on-5 engage, snag the slow there with Zig's ultimate. A very nice equalizer to set up the root caller from Inori.
And that's pretty much how they have to force these fights. Now they're going for a Baron, they're all stacked onto that bush, and it's hiding it to boot.
It's a go for broke moment. They want to try to get some skill shots in if possible, but keep themselves at bay. Lemon in a safe spot. Lemon, the root caller over the wall. It's going to be Inori that takes it for the lockdown and extra damage, and Ryu for the cleanup on the kill. So he may be thinking something else, but knows this could get dangerous. There is still a fight from FlyQuest. That could be good.
Yeah, they see Ryu on
There's
bot.
one.
Now they're gonna fight.
And Nori gets hit up, tries to throw the brush down to get a little bit of safety, and the turnaround from the equalizer as Zig goes in, makes himself all shiny. Balls almost gets taken down in the frying pan there, but P1 is just able to coordinate, call the audible, and turn these around right away.
Now they're gonna get this turret too.
Huge turnaround there from Zig. Equalizer following up there with the rumble, and that should be inhibitor turret as well.
No hesitation from this composition so far. P1 came out of the gates firing 3 dragons in their favor and the 2 mountain drakes. They take down these objectives quite fast. Fly, Altec almost going down as Arrow gets a little crazy. Still on the front line, and he is going to drop. Nautilus right in front of him, balls goes down. And now they are maybe going for more. As 7 seconds onto high, they may need to reconsider.
Yeah, there's the TP to keep that minion alive, and the backdoor opponents will come back up. They're going for a turret.
Game 1 now just over 30 minutes as P1 has taken every advantage home with them. Zig now getting tanked on the bottom side of the map. He's going to draw the team away and be a nuisance. Zig coming up with kills. He cannot be taken down as the raid boss goes for the fountain, gives the team the room they need, and the Nexus goes down in favor of P1 for Game 1. 1 minute now for the teams. Switch it around, figure out what they want to run in each lane.
You'll be healing for a decent amount, and you can kind of control it with that third shot to get to your 4.
High Moon classic combo.
Got those autos at range from his brush. Throws out Daisy into the brush, though. They are going to be able to figure out what's going down. And the teleport is stopped from Zig.
Yeah,
but use.
It's interesting that FlyQuest makes the call to just take the teleport advantage rather than answer and look for a completed kill onto Ryu. Didn't even go for
there it is, though.
Flash resolve. That's a kill for somebody. They're just waiting, and they say, let's put it on a platter for high.
Patience, my friend. Lemon Nation with the classic roam up mid here.
It's half HP already, and if you open that up, hold on, Zig, though, he's getting collapsed on. Ivern for the left.
Bit of a long roam, if you will. Zig spending too much time in the river. And we'll see if Fly can close down onto this one. Very low in HP, but the shields are there to help him with the spread of Ryu.
Daisy is ready, and they could try and push something down. So Phoenix One have made the early adaptation to sneak through the brushes here on the top side.
Ooh, doesn't land the root.
Curtain call comes down. If you were going to miss, gives balls a bit more distance to safety.
So that was great planning, but poor execution there, because if you wait for the rumble to start it out, Zig can land an equalizer. Even if Nautilus flashed or something, he'll still be slowed afterwards, and then you can hit the roof.
That was so close. Literally a second between the 2 turret takes there, but it is FlyQuest that get first turret goal.
Where's the attack speed, though? You're not going to get it that much from Arrow. He's got to stop to reload. It might be in P1's favor.
Daisy saves. Oh, here we go.
FlyQuest's favor. P1 trying to get the fight. FlyQuest under the turret now. Balls can't get over the wall. He tries to get close to it. That's also going to be a kill to the turret. High looking very low. For the sliver of out. The last shot comes in, and they're able to take him down. Double kills across the board. And here's FlyQuest doing what they do best, making the calls around the fights, and now they're in the base. 13 minutes into the game.
Pushing wars versus Daisy do not go well. Daisy can save your minion wave for so long, and FlyQuest got to build up a gigantic one all the way, cracking this inhibitor turret, and Phoenix One never even got tier 2. Does not have a QSS and is not going for an early QSS like we saw Arrow go for last time. And there's that stun.
Moon. Ryu gets locked in, has enough for the ultimate. The redemption comes down. Moon was going to stay alive anyways, but a little healthier to participate in the fight now as they still have 2 turrets in mid.
Balls get the priority here, and now they have control of the spot side jungle. And look at that. Looking for Zig.
For the bleed.
Bit of an ouchie. He's going to have Scrap Shield to come back up, give the team the equalizer, but he has to be careful about the re-engage. Depth charge can go through the entire team. I don't know if FlyQuest wants it as they start to back off.
Try to stay alive. 700 HP is nothing to really just, shake a stick at. It's great.
I'll shake a stick at. Balls looking for the side engage, but he also meets Zig at the same time. Hook onto Shady. Wild Growth immediately in defense, and that could be Shady going down with one more hit. That's the living artillery to make it happen, and now they follow through the fight. High gets to the back, and that could be Arrow going down to Nori, taking just about the same amount of HP. And now Moon's under the turret, gets himself out as he gets into the brush, and then away as Daisy starts leading the way in. And all of FlyQuest is limping around this fight.
Everyone except for Altec extremely low at the moment, so Kog'Maw laying down that cover fire. They split up the team of Phoenix One, but only get a single kill.
Oh, it's so close. The approach there, you could tell they're looking for something. Ryu, I mean, that's a tanky target.
Inori. That could have almost killed Inori if they wanted to tag on a second one. But Ryu and the team looking to pick up one of the...
The Kog'Maw, the key component of the comp here, still standing almost at full, and Altec able to get a retribution kill, punish Ryu. No summoners on that Syndra now as well.
And this Kog'Maw is going to be huge in this series. He is 50 CS up right now over Arrow. Look at this high. Looking for an engage. Can't quite do it though. Teleport burned from balls.
That just shows you how much vision has been cleared on that side of high. They had no idea what was behind them. It was one guy coming, and now they get to go for Baron. Vision's there. It's going to be that 50.
Yeah, not only do they not clear out those wards, doesn't matter about the pink ward because the Iron Bush.
Exactly, it's hidden right now.
Oh, they popped him over the wall! Oh, that's not what Inori wanted. He's able to jump out. It looks like Baron is easily going to go over to FlyQuest here. Inori's trying to stay in. Flash is not there. The jump is down.
He doesn't have a way to re-enter the pit. It's going down super slowly. And Lemon flashes back. Oh.
If the Baron bikes back, come out there.
So close.
He would have died, but FlyQuest get the Baron, and no one dies in it. This is going to give them that huge pushing power. Remember, this entire game almost
see this again.
Bottom inhibitor is still exposed.
Right, so use this gold advantage to crack open the base once more.
Yep, High going to get some alone time with that inhibitor.
Yep. And
it's just a push and pull here. FlyQuest taking down P1's base.
Using that Baron buff, trying to spread him thin. I'll get that one on the bottom, and they'll probably get this mid one too, simultaneously.
Giving them the 1-2 punch without really finding any contest here. Middle inhib goes down. High may be able to step up enough, but now P1 can focus all their power. So he's going to request the rest of the team, minions as well. 2 inhibitors now as the minions start to pour into the side of P1. FlyQuest very methodical in this game.
He got that 400 gold for himself. Lemon Nation was able to get both summoners, and then Ryu had to play defensive, and they could constantly collapse as High started to snowball.
Great turnaround for FlyQuest as they come into game 2, shaking off the loss. Zig putting down the equalizer here to put a go for broke fight in front of the last inhibitor turret.
And look at all those shields. They take no damage from the equalizer at all. Hit it in the brush.
Weren't able to engage it.
And it's huge too, because also the Karma, the Mantra shield, just does so much to neglect or negate the entire equalizer. Basically, speeds you up. It's not like you're slowed, and also you take a lot of that damage. And it's basically a support, taking care of that top lane pick that was so effective for Zig previously, but here goes High in the back.
Zig back and forth, trying to draw the blades through, but he doesn't do too much damage. He says, follow me out! Lemon Nation comes to try and help and resolve onto Zig. He flashes out of the situation. They're getting a few kills. One onto High. They are able to drop Ryu, though, so the mid laner damage is gone for both sides. Here, Bronze, Altec, the triple kill, looking for the 4th kill. He's going to get it. Quadra kill for Altec coming into game 2.
He wants that last one.
Looks for the Nexus, living artillery to the fountain. Will they be able to find him? The team's going to give it to him. Is it a 3rd game Penta? Yes, it is. The Penta kill for Altec on the Kog'Maw.
The Vancouver native gets a Penta kill in game 2 to bring it back for FlyQuest.
Teamwork perseveres for FlyQuest coming through. Powering up High throughout the game and protecting Altec till the end.
He can actually, this would be one of the games where you can opt for the Frozen Fist for Ezreal rather than the Trinity Force.
It's like he's going to have the inner track.
High looking for the High Moon setup. He's going to go.
They're already rolling towards the bottom side, so he may have to keep that. There's a flash in.
Is he
Moon
faster?
will be able to get the slow out.
Got the auto.
1Q, he wants to give it over. No, he's actually going to take it himself. The Moon and High starting it off in the mid lane.
A lot of credit there to the bottom lane. The Malzahar pick with Voidlings able to get that super powerful leash to allow for the early timing here. Wow. And Ryu playing very aggressively around that mid lane.
You do have Body Slam Flash for Inori, and look at that. If you can get in front of balls, or maybe Flash his hook.
Gets himself just on the other end of the minion line, so the Body Slam doesn't connect fully.
And let's think about the routes that both junglers took, right? We talked about FlyQuest. Moon went from Raptors to Red to Blue to Gank to Raptors to finish them off. That means his topside jungle respawns super late, and that's what Inori's been waiting for. These are unusual timers.
Zig is starting this off, but
he just missed the wall.
He has not coordinated with Inori yet. Inori did finish the Gromp, and now he's coming. They might dive balls.
I don't think he could be okay on this one. The minions are going to follow him through. No, Inori, the flash forward. Wait, he's going to go back. One shot under the turret. Can he get another hit? He picked himself up a kill.
The Bumble Ruski, they missed so much.
Talking about how much much he can absorb in these situations, too.
Ryu's here.
Yeah, there is going to be a shield if Hai is able to, yeah. So it's a very dangerous spot that Ryu is in at the moment.
Jump over,
actually.
look for him? No.
Oh, might be too close.
Oh, he's hunting Moon.
Yeah, once he
and
saw
Nori's
him-
going to try to flank him from the other side.
One hit, flashes out, still has the idea. Ignite goes down, the shield. And protect coming in from Hai as he calls forward. And a nice dodge on the ultimate as well.
Yeah, that first gank, super clever. P1 has to watch that footage again for the next game. But look at this, Zig. Pretty much dead, trying to pick up the seed.
I want this money.
Yep.
He just goes and picks up all the... Actually, wasting a few more seconds. So.
But definitely not going the way of P1 and FlyQuest. Up to a hefty lead early on in this game so far.
Elimination. Oh, takes his passive out.
Tomato
Follows back with the squeaky rubber ducky. Mega Inferno Bomb to take him out. 3-2 here as P1 picks up a kill on the bot side. They need to start seeing results somewhere.
It really does add a tremendous amount of threat to any sort of Baron base in the mid game. And FlyQuest are feeling very, very good about their resurgence in this series.
Slow.
Park over the wall. Nice dissonance by Hai. Him and Moon are working together very nicely on this Kha'Zix Orianna synergy as he continues to tack some damage onto mid lane.
But pretty much everybody goes for it. Here we go, though. Hai having to defend himself.
And Ori trying to knock
Nicely
him back.
done, though. And Nori timing it a little too off there as Hai used everything behind him. And that was a beautiful shockwave to take the damage dealers down. The shield comes out immediately. Great fingers by Shady there to keep himself alive. They can't get the ones right now.
Yeah, you kind of feel the frustration.
They want it pretty bad. If they're going to go on him to him, they use just about everything they have.
All right,
And the kitchen sink.
They didn't throw everything before. They had one thing left here. Zig goes in, and now they've got him on the run. Should be able to secure at least a favorable numbers fight around this Drake, if not the Drake itself.
Exactly. There's a lot of teams that will fight for no reason, but this was a fight using cooldowns right before a Drake spawns. They're trying to go for this Moon.
Moon looking for the steal here.
There's no ward seeing him. He's in.
Oh, he gets it. They combo the True Shot Barrage with Moon. He makes waves, but he goes down as well.
Definitely worth it for him, sacrificing his life for an Infernal Drake. We are cresting the 20-minute mark. It really starts to provide that value. And man, Moon just will not let Phoenix One, sit on a victory for more than a few seconds. And more than 5,000 gold down for Phoenix One.
Arrow
Up to
caught.
Dragons and Arrow has to blow all of his summoners to escape.
And means they have to be on their back, but that much more.
Oh, Ryu.
Almost deleted
Moon flash
one.
preemptively.
Moon already over the wall. Can't find Ryu as he gets one more hop over before coming back from Invis. But FlyQuest is just lighting the fuse immediately every time they see a member of P1.
They're milking these summoner spells out of P1.
Right.
They've had the Zig blow his flash in the bottom lane. And Nori, Ryu, Shady all just blew theirs, and Moon is the only one who had to do his there.
And Nori's chance to get back in for the Smite fight. Are they going to give it to him? 3,300 HP. They'll take the fight over the Smite. And now they may go back. They're going to keep the health down.
They still aggroed it.
Damage elimination
And
starts
Nori?
stepping towards the back.
Oh, he's ulted.
back there now. They are not going to decide to go in. He gets ultied and suppressed out.
Great suppression there from Lemonation over the wall, disallowing Inori from getting in or smiting. And really, really clean Baron take there from FlyQuest.
AD carry position, or bot lane position, we have a Zig.
Zig and
Ziggs.
It's been a fun game. Ooh, Moon taking quite a bit of damage. We'll see how much they can contest this still, though.
Phoenix One just backs against the walls, and they're ready to pull the trigger.
But it's a trigger where you're down 9,000 gold.
That's one of the, key cooldowns.
There it is, we see it. Can they see it? Can P1 make this happen? Ball still over the wall, shield onto Nautilus, and gonna be very tanky. Still hesitant to get that engaged. They don't have full vision, and even with mess ups like that, it's still gonna take P1 minutes to find another opening, to find their way back in.
Still have to watch those deep wards, because balls on Nautilus is the prime flanking target.
He cuts over, gave that minion.
And Ori looking for two.
Side a little bit. Nice pop up there. Mega Inferno Bomb does a lot of damage. Hai is hurt. That's going to be a missed shockwave.
Zig is in.
Flash out from Ryu. That is Moon and Hai are down. Now they're looking for a Nori. Last shot's coming into the wall. Essence from Altec, and he gets the kill. And Nori is going to go down next. Altec trying to keep himself in the position. We saw him on that Kog'Maw on the outside and trying to be healthy. Balls keeping this fight going. 3v1, 2v1. He's a 4v1 as the team comes up behind him. Here comes the cavalry. Here comes FlyQuest, and they're looking to ace P1. The final shot, the anchor toss from Balls, and they push Zig so far out.
There's not gonna inhibitor. They're going to keep pushing.
Balls keeps up the chase to interrupt Zig's teleport and or recall, and they're looking at the Nexus turrets.
They are absolutely 8 seconds on Inori. The ult's down. He doesn't have much to deny here. Balls making sure that no members are going to give a problem on the back. Go for one more. He teleports in. Inori going to do his damnedest here as Zig has finally made it back. And he's going to do what he can. Zig goes down. Now on to last Nexus turret. Enough minions there. Lemon Nation, 5 and 4 seconds for the members of P1 to come up with 7 on Ryu. The Nexus is down to half. They're going for the final shot. Balls is on the backside and he's trying to get him in, but it looks like they're going to be able to stop it. The last breath from P1, and they may be able to stay alive. It's up to Balls and he's knocked away. The game continues.
The rest of the team is here. High and Moon have come up the mid lane with a bunch of minions, but they're completely outnumbered, and they just can't. A few seconds too late there.
And look at that, they're trying to do the Baron right now.
Right back to it. P1 playing the choose your own adventure, whether they can or not. And if it's a Baron, Lemon Nation and the team able to push them out. And now they have to be careful with their HP a little lower and minions pushing in. Does FlyQuest pressure them to jockey for Baron?
Yeah, that was that small amount of the danger time that you're talking about, Zyrene, that FlyQuest had to weather the storm. Now, they're the ones, again, in control with all of the map pressure and burning down Baron.
Inori actually not going to go.
Back Inferno, so close. Going to high, you can see how intense these plays are. 35 minutes in, 8-9 here as FlyQuest look to get the finishing touches on the base. P1 still with a hell of a fight. We saw what happened if Fly does not hit it perfectly, and they're going to try. Arrow gets the wild growth right away. Fight on the back line, puts Zig down to below half, and now a dead Zig as he gets the cataclysm down. High's in the middle, Zig coming back up on his Guardian Angel. Is Inori close to going down, lives, the minion doesn't get him. High in the backside, very, very low, but very, very alive with the rest of his team as they move forward, dropping 3 members of P1. Now looking for the Nexus, now looking to bring it to game 4 as FlyQuest take the game and bring the series to game point.
I feel like we've been spoiled by Jensen's Echo. Not many Echoes have impressed me the same way. And High has not played Echo this season, this split.
Going towards mid here. I actually don't think Moon saw the Scuttle Crab there. And look at that, Nori gonna look for the flash.
Oh, got it right before the minions. This should be a kill, and the burn is there. The last hit. Both of those flashes in mid. And High can teleport back to soak up these minions.
Super sick. Gets his cocoon out right before the minion gets in line there.
That was
almost no hesitation for Phoenix 1. Moon's in shock. He's been sitting here on the Go the entire time.
It's like, when are they going to push? Like, I talked about snowballing a lane. You really want to snowball that way.
He put it between the 2 minions.
Well, one of them actually dies from Ryu actually throwing the W down. I'd have to look at it again. But look at that's a forced play. That's super forced. Moon tries to flash for that.
He does get the flash out of the AD carry in exchange. So High just has to play up to the top side. And he knows that very recently.
Stun. Got him on the tip of it.
Long range, volatile spider damage. Remember that flash is gone. Parallel convergence is going to lock up Inori. If he doesn't get out, times it perfectly. And do they? Range. The bamboozle. He was looking for Inori to come down, and Ryu takes it.
Oh my goodness! Just as the shield falls off there, Ryu gets the Q and kill onto High.
Good damage on the boss side. Good help picks as well. Follow up. Lemon Nation not in range, so he gives him the assistance. Let's see this again in the mid lane.
That's just the tip again, and there's a minion right there underneath him, so that is another cocoon. That could have gone astray, but this, you never see the shield drop.
There's no way a level 3 Q did over 200 damage, though.
You know, fighting game term of frame perfect.
All this vision for FlyQuest on the top side. High should be permanently hugging that side of the map, and the bottom has to be very careful.
Lemon Nation low, Ignite got onto him.
What? They're gonna go for
Ryu's
a heavy dive.
Oh yeah, there's Inori and Ryu already on the backside. They had High pushed in, but he's already pushed to his turret. This dive is happening, and the dives, the death. All-Tech and Lemon Nation go down. So they aren't aware of where he might try to re-engage. Inori goes for the flash. They want this. They're pulling the trigger as soon as they can, and they'll take the 3v3.
Whoa, Shady's down.
Coming down, they're going to be able to get the kill onto Shady. There goes Lemon Nation. Both of the supports are out. It's all the positioning you can get now. All-Tech Volatile Spider's going to take a triple, but Inori uses the Q. He gets another one for himself in the triple kill. He flashed forward to initiate this for the team, and a hashtag worth now for P1.
Oh, they
as
tossed it
go
high.
for more members. Chrono break back, Highs under the turret along with Balls, and they have to be careful. The crowd control from the Nautilus gets a little scary, and there is not a lot of HP for P1. It's not going to be phased. They're not going to be phased by it, though, as they go for the kills. Tank onto Zig. Arrow gets hit. Arrow gets down. Fly high, going high as well, and he almost gets another kill for himself as he takes down Arrow. But like you said, this is going to take a long time, and P1 still make it
Playing
work.
for kills.
They should be able to get this turret, though, so in the end, they also get the objective, and that was with FlyQuest at the ready. Both teleports immediately used to try and react to this. Phoenix One still brute force get that one.
Yeah.
Nori, just no hesitation, went super deep there.
And you gotta watch for the cocoon, and you gotta watch for that poke. High caught.
A lot of ultimates used defensively here for FlyQuest. They are taking a beating from the range advantage push here of Phoenix One. Or you could go for the very manly 1v1 80 carry. I'd be very careful about going against Kog'Maw with that, though.
Yeah.
Yep, the Acathian surprise if you take a few turret shots.
Even if you win, you lose.
He's getting the attack speed from going stealth. He had
Oh.
submarine.
But Lemonation
We're going swimming, boys! Get out the fishing pole, they get the angler down. Zig gets hit. Skin appropriate for the kill. 10-3 as they go for the second tier turret. And Arrow, ooh, very, very close to taking too many shots. They're gonna have to peel back. One ward that could allow them to know more members of FlyQuest
And now they
are coming.
flank Balls.
Also, highest teleport,
They
though.
know
He
he's
could
in
join
there.
him.
Oh, they see that. And I think they say, no, sir. Spike slowed down all three of the team members. Aramic Stand United comes in. Zig is looking for a member. High gets hit first. Ooh, belt against the wall. Didn't get any damage out of that, but Arrow still goes down in the end. They're looking for Lemonation. The Cathian Surprise may not reach with the damage. And three members falling quick of FlyQuest as P1 lose Arrow and are able to take the rest.
Yep.
Bit of a disorganized collapse right now, and FlyQuest have to go full retreat.
This top turret had the wave pushed in. Now Baron time for P1.
20 minutes in, and they get a victory topside. Huge, huge margins here for Phoenix One. This is going to be a tremendous game for them. There's still plenty of turrets for them to knock down if they secure this.
Balls blocking up. They're actually going to full disengage.
Scattered. Balls is going to go down here. Moon knows he can't do too much. And it looks like they lose another member. FlyQuest is just dropping left and right, and they don't have time to make a move on the map. Looks like Shady and Arrow are going to hold down the mid lane to keep eyes on FlyQuest.
Arrow looking for a flank. Stand United ready.
The rest of the team's in the base. They do have Zig. They're just going to call for the Stand United as they go for a fight very fast. But again, FlyQuest can't even have time in their own jungle.
And they didn't get a summoner spell at all.
Big flank there from Ryu, misses the stun.
Cocoon hits on the back.
Lemonation.
Super low. The Titanic's riding through him right now, and he's going to die to Zig. Actually, Arrow with the shot from the ultimate. Had the range, got the kill, and it is secured now. That's just the support. Wild Growth was used, so they saw the effect in that fight. It's not a Baron attempt now, but P1 continues to get small advantages.
Do get Scrying Orb to see them out.
Yeah, this is interesting because they don't have their tank there. Moon gonna get burst.
Very close to flash forward. Arrow picks up another one. He's going to go head-to-head now versus Ultag. That's the damage, and the kill comes through with a bit of his team.
Oh, Cathian?
Fly high, going down, pulls the chrono break. Repel comes in. Anori was holding it, and now he's going to try to call his bluff in the fight. The 1v1. High gets the time winder back, and he rewinds it for Anori. We're going to see the next fight here. It's going to be the Q to the face. Tries to get Shady in the parallel convergence, but again, a 1 for 3. This is becoming a common thing for FlyQuest.
Arrow keeps cloaking and running through mid. He's looking for his plane. He's trying to get in there.
Gets the blade onto Balls. There's the teleport rather, Stand United into the taunt, but they are not going to be able to finalize the kill on the tank. But doing that much damage in that short of time does not spell good things for FlyQuest in a long fight. P1 again looking for another engage.
Oh, they've pushed into that negative space.
Flashing it. Ultec has to stay on the backside. No mana for him right now. And it's going to be hard for the team to get any damage done if they aren't right up to the fight. Zig may want to take that and just taunt through the rest of the team. Moon's going to get hit up by Arrow, but he has to go and choose correctly to head away with the depth charge on him. It does not look like they're getting the fight they want, but they are absorbing the ults they need.
And they've also bullied them out of this mid lane so they can push up the minions and try and get some damage onto the turret. They're still zoning FlyQuest off here as High returns to base to heal up. They actually get in just in time and teleport
TP
back out.
It's not deep enough.
Zig's like, I'll take it out. Oh, wait, you can't. Looking for high now. He can chrono break back and confuse the team. Just really throw him for a loop.
Oh, taunted up.
I don't know. Parallel convergence going to lock up the team. And he gets a chrono break back onto 2. Shady and Arrow. Arrow very low, but they take high down immediately. The team's not able to follow him into these engages, and that's the teleport down for a play that could have been made here in the next few minutes.
The death timer for high. He also doesn't have his teleport. Whoa! Doesn't have his teleport to get there quickly.
That was quick. Probably tasted like purple. The Elimination goes down quick.
Balls as well. They haven't been able to keep wards up on their flanks.
Oh.
They get burnt.
Alltech and Arrow once again meet face to face. The double kill coming up for Arrow with the sewer skewers, and they're going to head down now to the mid turret. Moon, the top side of the map, as he's trying to shift these waves so they have some time to breathe, but P1 is not letting it happen.
Yeah, Moon was in a position to contest a possible Baron, and then they all ran down away from where Moon was, straight towards the mid lane, and got picks on the way.
They just turned Baron area into a meat grinder. One member from FlyQuest has been dead for the last 10 minutes.
Give me the batting order. Let's go.
It's so true. B1 just camping on their vision control and kill after kill after kill for themselves.
It has been a very kill-oriented game for Phoenix One, even going back to the first few that they got underneath the turret, where they baited them. You see here, Elimination kind of has to do that.
Makes it so dangerous for anyone to face check. You either get a Cocoon or Cinder Stun, and if you're walking around in lane, Arrow's able to jump on you. Here goes Baron, attempt number 45. It's FlyQuest moving to stop it.
They don't even want to do it. It's just the bait, like you said.
Moon flows, hops out. And again, quite safe. High gets actually knocked down from his blast cone.
Moon is in trouble.
Out of the air. He's going to get taken down, and that becomes a
That's a smite down, though.
50-50 contest.
Exactly. That's where you're going the smites down. Maybe this isn't so much of a bait anymore. Maybe this is a real Baron.
This is where, as well, you absorb those ultimates, draw them out if you have to, while you jockey for Baron. The fight goes towards the top side. Redemption comes in.
Bait again.
And now they're on to Ryu. Looks like the focus is going to stay there. Shady comes in to give the shields, and now they can turn it around. Elimination's going to fall. Arrow is actually in the middle in the fight, and he can get to the front for another double kill.
He's got flash.
2 fights in a row. Alltech in his face. He's going to slow him down with the cast. A 3rd kill coming through. Now the triple. 5 in the last few minutes here for Arrow as they keep going, now possibly for the Nexus.
Baron gets to live! And they're going to go end the game instead, and never had to actually take the objective.
Absolutely amazing game by P1. Taken back 2 in a row, methodically beaten by FlyQuest, but none of it fazed them. None of it stopped P1. They're able to come back even stronger in game 4, and we're just scraping the surface. We're going to a game 5.
Caitlyn and Karma try and get that bottom lane turret first, rotate them up to the other outer turrets, and then they can slot Kassadin into that side lane.
And they spot balls.
So much advanced warding
They're
here.
pinching them. This is a level 1.
Ryu's around the other side. So nothing as well happening in the jungle for Nori as he's part of this. Bot lane's just going to start duking it out as we have a little fiasco here in the start.
Yeah, it's not any huge advantage to either side quite yet, as either of them have taken a lot of damage. They're kiting this red buff into the brush, though, and Ryu pretty far extended.
Yeah, prevented the level 2, though, got himself.
It looks so scary, but everybody's got level 1.
But Nori has level 2, though. Oh, bear trap on a rope. High didn't make it. He's going to get pulled back.
He's going to pull in. High with his flashes down. They're going to go for him. He could be the first one. And for a Kassadin, that's not going to be great. Nori comes up with first blood.
4 minutes, 45 seconds. Back to the Raptors, back to the chickens. Check them out.
Got that on a timer. Check your watch. Nori going quite low, though. Moon also down to 200 HP. Gets the fight for a little bit of HP. The auto from Ryu cleans it up. And Nori is just causing chaos for Ryu to come in and be the cavalry. Look out, look out.
Not going to give the counter kill back there to the Raptors, but that's the thing about Elise. If you jump onto her, it makes it so easy to land that cocoon.
He's almost remounted, about to go back on, and he is.
What a change from P1 here. Can Zig stay alive in the top as the mid lane getting pushed by P1? They couldn't get a result out of the bot lane. Alltech Lemon keep pushing, find a result in mid, and P1 starts to rotate around.
Elimination trying to clear the wave, but it's not going to be enough in Phoenix 1. Brute force, first blood on turret.
They're also going to try to go for top instead. Let's see what happens here.
He could get Scarro back. That could really mess things up for them.
Don't know if he can.
Not going to have enough time to get the autos if you're just stunned up and locked down. not much you're going to do. We see the teleport stopped as well. Ryu doesn't have the chase, and he also doesn't want to give anything up for Hai to get back here in the mid lane.
Is that going to be the lane he plays to? It's a Gragas, so you aren't going to get too much more, but look at that.
Oh, the cocoon does land. Nori could still get into range. They're trying to figure out what that distance would be.
He wants to stay in range for the next
And they're getting Ryu's distortion. Is it enough? The Q comes out.
Passive.
Hai gets his own Q back. The chain locks and secures the kill.
But he's double shot!
All right, work.
Caught between a turret and a turret.
Yeah, not much you can do about that one. Wanted the kill. He's still keeping Hai down, but does give Hai a little bit of cash, a little bit of a shutdown back for the team.
A lot of chaos going on down there, but Zig is the target for Moon as he's trying to create some space.
Be a difficult one again.
Holding the barrel. Oh!
Blocks up balls. They're going to be able to get this kill again. No, maybe not. Scarl! Oh, what a play at the last second, and Zig stays alive.
The King of
Kled.
The ultimate from Balls hit as he was dismounting and cancels it. He's untargetable. He doesn't get knocked back, and then he's able to get a counter kill ×2.
This is how you live, Scarl.
As Hai's going for a flank.
Yeah, and again, for FlyQuest, they're in the mindset of farming up the Caitlyn at the moment. Hai definitely getting into a dangerous spot.
Waiting,
He'll
will
go
go
for
back,
it.
takes the distortion. Another chain to come out here. The arrow's not there. He just misses getting himself over the wall. Tries to get the shield from his Q. And it's only going to be harder for him to get away on this. Slowed once again. Ryu just waltzing in range each time. It's got to be frustrating.
They're already pinging towards the mid here. Zig looking to keep them cornered, but
Ulti interrupted.
out.
Not too quick. Trying to throw the ulti down to get a little extra movement speed. Moon hitting him up well. And that resolve's going to help him out. Beautiful flash over the wall. Ultec wants the chase. And so did Balls. They go over the wall, but they retreat.
See what this ends up in.
Oh.
Chain.
The CC chain, beautifully done by P1. Hai has stood no chance. And the team's just going to kind of hold back until he can get back into position.
Likewise, they have to evade the next initiation from Phoenix 1 in order to be able to turn this around.
Here
They've been found out, though.
Here they come.
It's going to be the pinch. Kled's actually on the bot side of Altec. Arrow on the left side of Altec. They don't have a back line. It's just a circle fight for FlyQuest. How are they going to manage this one? Now they have eyes on Ryu. He's Altec almost 100 to 0. Zig now off with Scarl, and they're going to continue the fight over the wall. Ryu looking for the kill with the chains, but it's not coming through as the team body blocks Ace in the hole. And somehow everybody gets out alive.
Yeah,
with summoners.
They pulled off step number 1, which is have Balls take half of the initiation. He took the Ash Arrow. He also took the Kled ultimate. That's how they survived there, but just barely.
Yeah.
Here's the TP. Zig looking to get back in here. Oh, that's Ryu and Zig both.
Double TP. Gonna catch him off guard. Can he follow? One last auto to secure the kill. Altec can now not help clear from the back line. And it looks like P1 will crash down on the mid turret and start to open up the map even more. Waiting 30 seconds for Altec.
And then they can retreat back to Baron Pit or try and get an inhibitor before.
Now, Moon off on the side here. Unsure what he's trying to accomplish, except maybe some potential pressure. Oh,
nice,
Arrow.
Very nice cast. Looks like Arrow can get himself to safety. Moon has an entry into the side, but that entry is all in for him, so he has to stay at bay. They're still waiting for Altec, and they were able to protect that inhibitor turret.
Key thing is that so many flashes were blown from key members of FlyQuest in that, though, and now it's so close with them barely escaping. You know, Phoenix 1 still won with those. Oh!
LeBonked.
LeBonked indeed. Hai's going to keep going, but he doesn't know how far. They haven't left this side of the jungle in quite some time.
Well, what look was that? Was that Meteos? Was that Inori and Stunt? Inori and Shady is running
here they go.
and they're going for
Spider. Hai is the one to lock down. Oh, just over the shoulder of Balls. Hai gets consecutively locked up by the arrow.
Ryu in the back.
Ryu's in, distorts back, but Moon watches the distortion position, finds Arrow, or rather Ryu as he comes back. The rest of the team now on to Lemon Nation. And it is the rest of the team staying alive. The ability to dodge out and find their target. Too good.
Baron Steel could you lose you the game here, but if you don't go for a pick.
P1.
Oh, he hit Miners.
FlyQuest walking into the wards. And it looks like they're going to try to take this fight. Balls gets hit up. That's a repel from Inori. That means they are in the fight. And this could be done in the fight. Arrow goes down. Hai very low, but he's able to take down one more. Hai's on the Shady, and he is going to go down. Oh, he lives.
Moon
That's
looking to
Ryu
get
and
back in.
Zig, very, very low. Altec able to fire from the back line, though, as the 80 carry's still alive. The monster shield comes in for speed and shield, and they're good to go. Shady and Ryu have to get out.
Balls comes up so huge once again for FlyQuest. The one guy with the tools to be able to create this play hits arrow into the team. High and Moon both going for the execution, and FlyQuest still fighting. FlyQuest have to trade.
It's going down very, very slow. Definitely enough time to walk in. They have to jockey. And they have to pull off. Contested by High. Arrow goes in. High maybe taken down.
He's almost dead.
He gets deleted, turned into a little bunny, and taken down. They're going to follow the fight, though. 50 seconds on these deaths. Can they get balls now? Cocoon hits him, but he body slams into safety with the control ward in the brush. Lemon Nation's going to go down to Zig, and can Zig pinch the bottom, or do they pressure Fly into one more attempt?
That's two very big kills there for Phoenix One. They're right back to the Baron. Ryu has his teleport. He's going back to base, and they have to watch out.
Yeah, gotta watch for a TP flank, but look at this. Moon off on the right side. Doesn't look like he wants to contest this Baron at all. And this is where the Baron will go over to Phoenix One.
FlyQuest trying to take away this Infernal Drake as the consolation prize after losing that fight around Baron.
Looking at the composition now, it's basically up to Altec as these minions are baroned up to be cleared out of these turrets.
Oh, Lemon.
God gives you lemons. You try to take third place. It's going to keep pushing up here, too. Now that they've gotten elimination, less wards being placed around, they can keep going for this and keep pushing.
They have no control, even just steps outside of their base. P1 suffocating FlyQuest 16-6 with a 10,000 gold lead as they finally break the base open. And they have been toying with FlyQuest just to get the Baron. It kind of shows the lead they've held and were able to control throughout the game. Teleport comes in, quick scrying on the backside to see if all the members are there. Ryu from the side, High's gonna get deleted. Gets out of it with a quick move, but Lemon Nation is the one to take the chains. A pie in the face for him. And P1 now looking to break the base. Altec doing the damage. He's on the left side, but he's put himself in the front. He was able to route all the way around. Keep the fence of the turret, keep the fence with his team. And now they're going to take down Moon. I'm sorry, Moon will take down Inori. As they get into the base.
That's an ace right there. They go down, they get time to clear their base. Altec absorbed so much and was able to get a lot. We'll see what happens here, but that's Elder Dragon. FlyQuest still in this.
Game number 5, and the farm for late strategy is getting closer to completion. But Cassidy not the best at clearing out lines of double supers.
Yeah.
Phoenix One can continue the pressure on the opposite side here with Baron, burning it down very quickly.
No Scryer Orb either. They have to walk up and check this. Moon hit by an arrow. They're just buying time.
There's only so much pressure.
Oh, they're committing to it.
Either team could put on. This creates the errors. The mistakes are now forced here. Great damage on Altec to start things off. It's going to be the in-and-out guerrilla warfare here if we can keep doing that. Ryu has a lot of damage. There's one down. Lemon Nation, 55 seconds on the clock. Redemption goes down, so the team is healthy enough to continue.
Great jump there by Phoenix One, and that's going to be the second inhibitor for them.
They're going to keep pushing right now. Altec has to go back. They're going to go for that third inhibitor, pick that one up, and then they have all three.
Yeah, FlyQuest have to go right now. Even though it's a 4 versus 5, they have no options. Baroned up Ninja's still streaming in, though, and they're trying to clean everything up.
Who is going to play their hand? It looks like FlyQuest is actually holding off for now. P1's not going in as fast as they can. To Zig teleport, however, is definitely going to speed things up here as he goes towards the back line.
Who pulls the trigger? Who is the hero of this match to secure third?
Ball's in. That's going to be a fight for him. Cask is there looking for Arrow. He pushes him out, though. And this could be the fight that P1 want. Arrow gets the right side of the fight. Ball's in once again. Moon and the team back and forth, but they're really only dodging out damage.
Phoenix One early flashes. They know they just have to survive.
It's an invulnerability. That's the GA coming up now for Balls.
Altec!
Locked on onto Altec. That's the damage of the 80 carry, but we also lose Zig in the fight. Ryu now looking to get himself in and out. They try to distract Moon. Moon goes down. P1 looking to drop every member of FlyQuest and go for broke in the last fight. The Nexus and 2 members of FlyQuest in their eyes, and their quest is the Nexus. 23-13, 44 minutes in. Arrow wants to clean up a few more kills and secure this one. Make sure it's theirs. From the ashes, fighting hard and bringing it to a game 5. P1 will lock in third place in the 2017 NALCS Spring Split.